is winning 1-0 by goal of Carter Johnson. So here they go again. Antonio Ponce. And he tries to give it to Alexis, but he wasn't able to. A very good pass somehow ended, but it's odds. So once again, Santa Paula, they are getting shot by those long balls. It seems like some of them one of them might work. So now here comes Mario Ayala. He gives it to Sevelos. And a bad pass right there. Good interception from 21. But a bad pass right there. So here comes Santa Paul with another throw. So here comes Mario Ayala. And he gives it to Francisco. But the ball's still in somehow. But Jose Velos gets it. Nice Francisco Garcia. But a good interception right there from Carlos Jaramillo. Very good recovery again. Very good game. It can be another counterattack here. As here comes 21. Wide open, but a good save from Rivera. Very good save right there. Once again, I did say that they're probably going to catch one of these. But good save right there. But not here. Simi Valley still. A good recovery right there. able to win the header. And Anthony Flores kicks it out. So now here comes Eduardo. And Eduardo passes it to Jairo Vera. To Alexis Magana. But a bad pass right there. And Simi Valley is gaining more control now. 21 and a bad pass right there. 21 obviously being the most explosive guys so far. Has caught Paul's defense twice already. That could have been a penalty. And the other one was a good save from Mayor Cabrera. So here they go again with Simi Valley. Put a good interception right there from Francisco Garcia. But a good recovery also from number 2. And they're fighting for it still. And Santa Paula win that battle with Alexis Magana to Jose Veloz. And now here comes Eduardo. Eduardo goes. He tries to give it to Carter. Carter's it. But a good slide tackle right there from number 3. And it'll be a corner kick. So here they come. Santa Paula, seems like Anthony Flores will take it. So here we go. Anthony Flores with the corner kick. And there was a yellow card. Someone wasn't able to see why. So the guy that got a yellow card, number 2, came out. And now there's Anthony Flores in the header. Eduardo missed it. Seemed like it could have been an easy goal right there. And now there goes Carlos Alamillo again. And he gives it to Jose Veloz. Now there's Veloz to Anthony Flores. And Anthony cuts in. And he gives it back to Carlos. And he passes to Carter. Jairo Olvera put right to the goalkeeper. Good save right there. And here comes the goalkeeper again. And not a good pass this time. As will be a throw-in for Santa Paula. And here comes once again Ponce. And he gives it to Alexis Magana. Alexis Magana is going to try to give it to Francisco, but he wasn't able to. And now there's 7. And he's going to pass it right back to 7.
Play is going to be up. These upsides. After all here. Ladies and gentlemen, again, we apologize for the sound and the visuals. I remind you guys again that, this broadcast is another thing that we're trying out. Sorry for any of the income, but we will keep you updated. The score right now is 1-0 with your Santa Paula Cardinals up.
So here we go with Carter Johnson. And not a good pass. And Francisco Garcia almost saved it. And there was a substitution. As Evan Andrade will come in. along with Jose Velasquez, with Carter Johnson coming out. So Alexis
is going to be a great
Carter
game.
Johnson did come
Okay,
out.
it's going to be a great game.
And there's 7. He gives it right to 16. Now there's Evan Andrade. Now there's Evan. He gives it to Francisco Garcia. And now Francisco Garcia passes it to 38. But he still fights for it. And he gives it to Jair Olvera. And now here comes Anthony Flores. Anthony Flores put a very good deflection right there from Dean, I believe.
Yes, number 13, Pick and Roth.
So it will be a throw-in for Simi Valley.
And the Pioneers right now, so far, they just got to get to a point where they're being consistent, right, Libero? You know, they're playing really to a level where you could say this game is a really good one, and it's tight. But, you know, Simi Valley cannot get anything going.
Yeah, Simi Valley is playing as a counter-attacking team, which is why they haven't had that much chances. But the chance that they have had, they've almost taken advantage of them. They made Santa Paula pay for those center back mistakes.
And we did see that with that goal early in the first half. Here we go again, down the middle, down the throat of, Simi Valley there. Their center backs cannot get it contained there.
So here they come again, but another bad pass. Simi Valley is struggling to contain that possession. So here they come again. Carlos Salamillo. We're going to have the throw-in. So now here they come again. Eduardo almost got it. Now there's Anthony Flores. And it's actually a free kick. So here's Santa Paula with another chance.
Santa Paula is in the Citrus Coast League, Liberia. Only second place overall. This and Fillmore 2-0. Just starting off undefeated.
Yeah, so we're hoping to see if we're trying to be, obviously we're always trying to be Fillmore in every aspect. So we're hoping that in the future we will be. And it starts by winning today. And now there's Francisco Garcia. Didn't see Jose Velasquez right there. And now there's Eduardo. He gives it to Anthony Flores. Anthony Flores has a shot.
He's got a shot, and I think that touched a Pioneer's hand there. It could have been another penalty like the one we had last week against Wainimi, where they called a penalty box in the box. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, with a couple of league stats here. As we mentioned earlier today, Fillmore is in first place as we're getting ready to see this corner. In my first place, they're over 2-0-1. On tie, they're on a 2-winning streak. We also have Santa Paula, who,
So here they come with a header. Anthony Flores wasn't able to get it.
Channel Islands, which was what I was about to say, from the Citrus Coast League.
So now here they come.
That's incorrect. Here we go, Simi Valley on the attack.
So here they come again. Simi Valley put a good...
That was just not a great pass there by the Pioneer. Simi Valley.
Here they come again.
On the left side of the field, and
Put a good recovery right there. Now back to Eduardo. To Evan Andrade. Evan Andrade. Jose Velasquez right there. He gives it to Francisco Garcia. And he's going to try to give it to Anthony. Anthony Hans.
what a save there. What Simi Valley is doing, playing their, they're back. They're playing them way back, meaning when, Santa Paula has a chance to attack, they're on sides. So, it's not like Simi Valley can call in, offside, because the formation they're on obviously leads, the Cardinals to be onside every time they play, like in that instance.
Simi Valley is seeing that they're playing more like a Jose Mourinho type of role when he was at Chelsea and with every team that he's with. Obviously, park the bus and counterattack whenever you have the chance. Won many trophies, so Simi Valley. So now there's Francia. He sends it.
What a save! Are you kidding me?
Almost
he juggled that ball in his hands, the keeper from the Pioneers here. Ladies and gentlemen, we are getting for the audio and Tilties.
Here comes Antonio Ponce once again. And now here they come again. Anthony Flores recovers from his left midfielder role. And now here's Anthony. He gets to Francisco. But a good save from Rivera. Very good save right there. As once again, I did say that they're probably going to catch him. Good save right there. Now here comes Simi Valley still. Carson Mew, a good recovery right there. And a bad touch right there, but they were able to get it. Simi Valley was Simi Valley with a bad pass. There you go. Another interception from Mark Ayala. Here they come again. Antonio Ponce was able to win the header. And Anthony Flores kicks it out. Here comes Eduardo. Eduardo passes it to Jairo Rivera. To Alexis Gagne. But a bad pass right there. And Simi Valley is gaining control on them. 21 and a bad pass right there. 21 obviously being the most explosive guys so far. Nice pass. Follow the defense twice. That could have been a penalty. The other one was a good save from Eric. Passes it to Jairo Rivera. To Alexis Gagne. But a bad pass right there. And Simi Valley is gaining control. 21 and a bad pass right there. 21 obviously being the most explosive guys. Nice pass. Follows the defense twice. Sorry. That could have been a penalty. And the other one was a good save from Eric. So here they go again with the Simi Valley, but again, interception right there from Francisco Garcia. But a good recovery also for number 2, and they're fighting for it still, and Santa Paula won that battle with Alexis Magana to Jose Veloz. And now here comes Eduardo. Eduardo goes. He tries to give it to Carter. Carter's it. But a good slide tackle right there from number 3. And it'll be a corner kick. So here they come. Santa Paula seems like Anthony Flores will take it. So here we go. Anthony Flores with the corner kick. And there was a yellow card. One was able to see why. So the guy that got a yellow card, number 2, came out. And now there's Anthony Flores with the header. Eduardo missed it. It seemed like it could have been an easy goal right there. And there goes Carlos Salomio again. And he gives it to Jose Veloz. Now, Veloz to Anthony Flores. And Anthony cuts in. And he gives it back to Carlos. And he passes to Carter. Jair Olvera put right to the goalkeeper. Good save right there. And here comes the goalkeeper again. And not a good pass this time. That'll be a throw-in for Santa Paula. And here comes once again Ponce. And he gives it to Alexis Magana. Alexis Magana is going to try to give it to Francisco, but he wasn't able to. And now there's 7. And he's going to keep passing right back to 7.
Play is going to be offsides. After all, here, ladies and gentlemen, again, we apologize for the sound and the visuals. I remind you guys again that this broadcast is a new thing that we're trying out. Sorry for any of the income, but we will keep you updated. The score right now is 1-0 with your Santa Paula Cardinals up.
So here we go with Carter Johnson. And not a good pass. And Francisco Garcia almost saved it. And there was a substitution as Evan Andrade will come in. Along with Jose Velasquez, with Carter Johnson coming out. So Alexis Carter Johnson did come out.
Hey, it's going to be a great game.
And there's 7. He gives it right to 16. Now there's Evan Andrade. Now there's 7. He gives it to Francisco Garcia. And now Francisco Garcia passes it to 38. But he still fights for it. And he gives it to Jair Olvera. And here comes Anthony Flores. Anthony Flores put a very good deflection right there from Dean, I believe.
There's 13 pick and roll.
So we'll be throwing for Simi Valley.
And the Pioneers right now, so far, they just got to get to a point where they're being consistent, right, LeBron? They're playing really to a level where you could say this game is a really good one, and it's tight. But, Simi Valley cannot get anything but going.
Yeah, Simi Valley's playing as a counter-attacking team, which is why they haven't had that much chances. But the chance that they have had, they've almost taken advantage of. They made Santa Paula pay for those center back mistakes.
And we did see that with that goal early in the first half. Here we go again, down the middle, down the throat of, Simi Valley there. Their center backs cannot get it contained there.
So here they come again, put another bad pass. Simi Valley is struggling to contain that possession. So here they come again. Carlos Alamillo. We're going to have the throwing. So now here they come again. Eduardo almost got it. Now there's Anthony Flores. And it's actually a free kick. So here's Santa Paula with another chance.
Santa Paula is in the Citrus Coast League. Only second place overall. Days and Fillmore 2-0. Just starting off undefeated.
Yeah, so we're hoping to see if we're trying to be, obviously, we're always trying to be film in every aspect. So we're hoping that in the future we will be this, and it starts by winning today. And now there's Francisco Garcia. Didn't see Jose Velasquez right there. And now there's Eduardo. He gives it to Anthony Flores. Anthony Flores has a shot.
He's got a shot, and I think that touched a Pioneer's hand there. It could have been another penalty like the one we had last week against Wainimi, where they called the box in the box. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, with a couple of league stats here. As we mentioned earlier today, Fillmore is in first place as we're getting ready to see this corner. In my first place, they're over 2-0-1, tied. They're on a 2-winning streak. We also have Santa Paula,
so here they come with a header. Anthony Flores wasn't able to get it.
Channel Islands, which was what I was about to say, from the Central Coast League.
Here they come.
That's incorrect. Here we go. Simi Valley on the attack.
So here they come again. Simi Valley put a good.
That was just not a great pass there by the Pioneer. Simi Valley.
Come again.
On the left side of the field.
Put a good recovery right there. Now back to Eduardo. To Evan Andrade. Evan Andrade's Jose Velasquez right there. He gives it to Francisco Garcia. And he's going to try to give it to Anthony.
What a save there. Simi Valley is doing, playing their, they're back, they're playing them way back, meaning when, Santa Paula has a chance to attack, they're on sides. So, it's not like Simi Valley can call in, offside, because the formation they're on obviously leads, the Cardinals to be onside every time they play, like in that instance.
Simi Valley seems that they're playing more like a Jose Mourinho type of role when he was at Chelsea and with every team that he's with. Obviously, park the bus and counter attack whenever you have the chance. Won many trophies. So Simi Valley. So now there's Francia. He sends it.
What is save? Are you kidding me? He juggled that ball in his hands. The keeper from the Pioneers here. Ladies and gentlemen, we apologize for the audio and tilties.
So now here comes Antonio Ponce once again. And now here they come again. Anthony Flores recovers from his left midfielder role. And now here's Anthony. He gives it to Jose Velasquez.
And again.
And now here they come. He gives it to Arnold.
The Cardinals! Are you kidding me? If you gotta, play the through ball, and now a foul there by the Cardinals on the Pioneer. A play like that does not come very often, Laborio, and you gotta tell me, you have to be on it and just throw it where you can, I'm sorry. I mean, you see two strikers in the area.
Yeah, it was not the best pass right there. See if he could fix that.
And hopefully they can capitalize here, because if you don't want to do this, if you're Simi Valley, you don't want to do this. Here we go. Don't play back because
here comes 21.
Oh, look at that.
Giving them the most damage so far. Been very good.
On the counterattack.
9. He gives it right to
Ferry, number 9. 7 Williams. It goes, I don't know, I believe. Oh, that's if the Pioneer. The Pioneer saying it went off the Cardinal, and the Cardinal saying it went off the Pioneer. Typical soccer.
And Mario Ayala, good header right there. And here comes Eduardo. Eduardo passes it to Francisco Garcia.
And off to the races.
Seems like their midfield is too more advanced, because considering how deep their center backs are.
They are really deep, and this is what's allowing the Santa Paula Cardinals to create plays in the depth of the Pioneers' goal.
Definitely doesn't help, though, when the two center mids are playing way too forward.
It does not help, Labori, but this is what we've learned from watching soccer. And if you watch soccer at home, who's going to get the advantage? The team with the better athleticism and, the physical.
Good save.
Wow.
And now here comes Carlos Alamillo. A bad pass there.
Another. And here we go.
Here they go. A 2v2 on 2.
2-on-2.
And they pass it. But Mario Ayala's right there.
Yeah. And is he going to get it out of bounds? Nope. It's intercepted.
Antonio Ponce was not that good of a pass.
Coming back to Cardinals area.
And he slips. Evan Anjali slips. And now here comes number 7. He crosses it. Not a good cross.
Williams could not get that ball in there. It was good intentions. I mean, I don't think he went for that one here. In Jones Stadium, the wind has calmed down a little bit. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you again for joining us on this broadcast. We have again for the ink video and our problems earlier today in our broadcast. We remind you that our broadcast team, as well as the remind you, viewers, this probably nobody's learning their right, Laborio?
Yes, the announcers.
Even the announcers. But we're glad we're getting to your home. We know that this COVID-19 pandemic is nice to all of us, but at least our athletes are playing here in the high school union district.
So here they come again. Jose Velasquez. Let's go. He shoots it. It's a goal. Francisco Garcia with the long shot.
What a goal. I mean, you talk about the patience of that play, and if we had an instant replay, you talk about the patience. Under pressure, you have defenders in the area. Just take your shot, right, and put it where the keeper couldn't get to it, and it was a goal for the Cardinals, 2-0.
Comes from Santa Paula's number 10, their best player. Always Francisco Garcia, always at his best, and he showed it right there with that amazing shot.
And you know what I noticed about Mr. Garcia is that the ability to be explosive when he's free in the center of the field.
Yep, he plays in that Luka Modric role, I guess you could say, as that number 10.
Yeah, exactly. Has that the body, the small body, fast, kind of reminds you of Leo Messi speed, kind of a little bit. Plays with the agility there, but I mean, great position on that ball, and great goal for the Cardinals.
And it seems like...
And this is going to be over, ladies and gentlemen, I think.
It is halftime.
It is halftime. So your score is 2-0. And, I mean, let's talk about the game right now. As I came in a little bit during the broadcast, let's sit down and let's actually discuss. Well, our viewers are probably getting popcorn or whatever, but let's talk amongst ourselves. The league is made up of Fillmore, Santa Paula, Wainimi, Nordhoff, Malibu, and Carpinteria.
Here comes Antonio Ponce. He gives it to Jose Magana.
Will he get revenge? Will he avenge himself for that missed opportunity?
And there's Antonio. Antonio back to Anthony Flores. Let's see if he avenges himself after that penalty kick.
Yes.
Shocking.
He could have put the nail in the coffin right there, Laborio, and we know how bad he's reminiscing right now. But you got to be an athlete of, forget and move on. And I don't think that's
not a good pass. Now there's number 10
playing it back. Good job.
And he gives it to 7.
Williams.
Back to number 10. He shoots it. Good. He sacrificed his leg. Did you get that?
And Jose lost almost like handball.
I don't think I don't think the ref saw that.
Seems like it didn't touch him after all, but it did look pretty close.
Yes, it did. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you again for joining the stream, and we apologize for any of the inconvenience you experienced today. As again, this program is still new, and we're still trying to figure everything out. We appreciate your patience, and keep tuning in because we will keep streaming your community's sports.
So here comes Anthony. He gives it to Jose Magana. Now here comes Jose. Anthony overlapping him. Doesn't see him though. He cuts inside. He gives it to Evan. Evan with not a good cross. Scores still 2-0. Even though it has been a complete performance for Sao Paulo, they could have probably scored a couple more.
I think so too. I think that scoreboard should not read 2-0.
But I think just coming out with a clean sheet and winning by more than one goal, I think they have to be more than satisfied with it.
Oh, here we go on the attack now again. Yes, indeed.
Now here comes Evan Andrade. He shoots it. Not a good shot. Right to the goalie.
It was an attempt. I mean, more for his stats, correct?
Yeah.
I'm saying William.
Now here they come.
Ferry now. Back to Williams. Williams in the attack. A long through ball. Looking. Goal by Simi Valley. What a tremendous play.
That's what we've been talking about. Counterattack. They could have came at any moment.
What a beautiful goal. I don't know. Okay, now I have to choose the Simi Valley goal or Mr. Garcia's perfect, goal position. Here we go. 2-1.
Very good play.
And again, this is what we saw on last Wednesday against Wainimi. They're playing back.
Momentum is key, though. And you see this Simi Valley team is very motivated now.
Here we go, 3v3. 3v4.
Now here comes Evan.
Evan trying to
shoots it.
And it's goal! It's a goal by the Cardinals!
Evan Andrade.
Did somebody put butter on that ball because that just slipped out of the mitts of the goalkeeper?
So I guess taking out that goalkeeper wasn't the best choice.
I mean,
for Simi Valley.
Either that or I think somebody mixed up his gloves for,
Evan Andrade.
And here we go, looking up at the clock, 10 seconds. Yes, it is. Wow, I could not believe that. I mean, the ball gets wet, touches players. So, I mean, what a goal. Now I have to decide between that one. Here we go, Magana.
Now here's Jose Magana. He cuts in.
How demoralizing.
Now he gives it right back to Evan.
And again.
No, Evan. And he gives it to Carter. Carter back to Evan. He tries to send it. But
here we go.
So that has to be a heartbreaker.
The Pioneers.
3-1. Once again, a 2-goal lead after they just worked so hard for a goal.
Again, trying to get a try in there. And no. Oh.
So it will be Santa Paula's ball.
Yeah, they were looking for a foul there.
So here they come again. I believe it's Mario Ayala.
3-1. Unbelievable. It always comes down to the last 20 minutes of the game.
Jair Olvera. He gives it to Carter. Back to Evan Andrade. To Anthony Flores. He gives it all the way to Jose Magana.
You cannot play sloppy here. You cannot play sloppy here.
Pass right there. It seemed like Anthony was able to try to get it, but it wasn't a good pass. Now it's back to Carlos Jaramillo. To Antonio Ponce. Back to Carlos. And there's Antonio. He gives it to Francisco Garcia. Now there's Anthony Flores with a good little hesitation play right there.
Little trickery.
Anthony again.
You got to play smart here. If you're...
Take it. Good way of shielding the ball. Very good shielding of the ball. And he gets fouled. And it will be a free kick. Very good job from Anthony Flores of shielding the ball and not letting them take it away from him.
And then wait to get the foul there. I mean, talk about being, one of the, quote unquote, not dirty, but, textbook plays, right? You're trying to get a free kick, not, trying to commit a foul yourself. But here we go. Now another threat for the Pioneers
So here they come again.
to deal with.
Right, once again to the goalkeeper, and this time he does get it comfortably. And now here comes with a goal kick. And now Carlos Jaramillo, good header, but Antonio Ponce wasn't there. Jaramillo let him know. And now there's number 10. Seems like now they might be playing with two strikers now, playing more of a 3-5-2.
And Santa Paula trying to just keep them from getting closer.
And it is a free kick. I feel like he was fouled when he passed the ball.
And here we go. Let's see what happens here.
So here they come. Good, almost.
Santa Paula. They just stood and watched as the ball went out of bounds. No harm done on that play.
So it is substitutions. Jose Velasquez and Eduardo Heredia are coming back in. Jose Magana after a great game. As Francisco Garcia, also an amazing game. Always playing good, and he capped it off with an amazing goal.
I still can't get over that, buttery ball into the goal. But
I mean, it's happened to the best of
it
us.
is. It does.
2018 Champions League final, Liverpool against Real Madrid. Loris carries two mistakes in the same final. His career has never been good ever since. Let's hope that it doesn't happen to this goalkeeper. And he still has plenty of confidence.
And here we go.
From Antonio.
Wow.
Have gotten that. There was a guy right behind him.
Yes.
That probably could have gotten it and scored.
And I think it's right now trying to play, knowing that the clock is running now down, and knowing that you're down by 2. I mean, Simi Valley needs to put it on, SOS mode right now. Trying to get a,
Eduardo,
and yep, gets fouled, gets pushed.
Trying to play it quick? No, he doesn't. Seems like he might want to. But they know they have the lead. They don't really have to force anything.
Ladies and gentlemen, the score is 3-1. If you just joined us from Jones Field in Santa Paula, California, I'm Victor Avila, joined by Laborio. Laborio, say hi to our crowd.
Hello. 5 minutes left in this game so far.
Yes.
And there's still another chance for Simi.
I think he's onside. Yes, he is.
He passes it and he misses.
Let's go! What a goal from Simi Valley. And you cannot tell me that was a beautiful play. And miscommunication. Exactly. Miscommunication.
Center backs missed the ball.
And exactly.
That is not a good look on
Do you think?
It was very hard though to get.
Exactly. Do you think? Being exhausted has something to do with that?
I don't think so. I just think Simi Val's adrenaline. They used it, and they 10. Why? You probably have the name. It's been amazing.
Yeah.
He's been their most electric.
Luke.
player.
Yeah, being just on it.
With the most touches, he keeps opportunities.
Yeah.
And there's Eduardo.
And I mean, I don't think you want to do this if you're Santa Paula. Keep it away from your opponent because this is where the counterattack happens. The ball.
I guess they got a little too overconfident. I would safe to say that they seem like they're playing too high up now. It seemed like they were the ones looking for a goal and they got caught.
And I think that was a handball, but now
Like,
even the coach running for that ball, trying to get him back into play. Again, out, and another ball for the Pioneers. Again, getting them closer to goal. Laborio seem often quiet here. There's no bite. Here we go. Beautiful plays by both teams. Beautiful plays by both teams as the Pioneers trying to tie this game. And now a corner.
Jose Veloz just kicked it out of there. They know that Simi Valley has the momentum right now.
They do. And I mean, if you're Santa Paula, don't panic, right? Don't panic. Your score's 3-2 here after that. Amazing again from the centered ball, from the cross ball. Oh, here we go.
Now here they come. They shoot it.
Oh, too high.
But Simi Valley showing that they're not going to go down without a fight.
Exactly. And this is what, KDTV and the Santa Paula Cardinal broadcast team brings you live and in stereo to your home, wherever you're watching. The excitement of high school sports.
So here's Antonio. And he headed it. Carter wasn't able to get it. Now here they come. Another good ball, but Carlos Lamia just kicks it out.
And I think it's going to be out of bounds.
So this is probably how the game's going to be. Now Simi Valley's finally going to be the aggressor.
Finally, it's going to come out.
Santa Paula's going to have to be that team dropping back and maybe either going for the counterattack or just kick the ball out.
And I mean, you cannot kick the ball out in certain spots, certain critical spots. I mean, you're down under 5 minutes to play. You're up by 1. And you are having a team that all of a sudden picked up momentum, is the aggressor. You cannot get sloppy if you're Santa Paula.
Usually when there is that as much pressure as there is now, most of the chance you're not going to have time to. All you have to do is just blast it out. That's usually the only thing you literally can do. And I think that's what Santa Paula.
Beautiful ball.
And now there's Eduardo. Good.
And it's out on Santa Paula. And it's Pioneer ball. Simi Valley here. Coming as the visitor. Simi Valley, now you got to put it in gear. And it's going to be out on Simi.
And he comes all the way back.
Wow.
He has that right one, sorry. So it's not that much as you would see Carter Johnson coming back, as he probably should be now.
Yes, he should.
Left. They did pause the clock.
Here we go.
The time
1 minute. Yes, so we don't know when the timer. You're down. I think you're down at the last 60. Your last straw here. Here comes Simi Valley.
If you remember
Santa Paula.
Wainimi's game, it was exactly like this. They scored at the last moment in an extra time when the clock did stop, and all of a sudden we didn't know how much time was left, and in those little seconds that were left, they were able to get it.
And
So now here's Anthony Flores. He gives it to Vasquez, looking for one last chance.
One more chance.
And they should probably come.
15 seconds. We're getting reports 15 seconds, and here comes the Pioneers. Last final attack. Trying to get it.
And now here comes Carter.
The Pioneers. He gets fouled. I mean, and do you think if the ball gets close to the box, he lets the play develop or run? I think so. Gonna kick it down. They have the height. They cannot get fouled. Don't foul him in the box. Don't foul him in the box. It's in. Oh my God! It's in. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? We just witnessed again. Oh my goodness. We apologize. Simi Valley, the Pioneers.
What? So shocking. Once again, it seemed like Santa Paula had it in the bag.
Laborio is in disbelief. They're saying in the booth, in the control room, to talk a little bit louder. And if you're the Pioneers, you just made the really have to play out these next few games. Another loss, or another, I'm sorry, a tie. A tie.
I guess Santa Paula will probably feel like this as a...
And here we go, Santa Paula. One last attack. One last shot.
He shoots it.
He's shooting. Oh, right at the face.
Rebound.
And it's out. And one, is it going to be... It's a corner? Nope.
It is a corner.
Are you kidding me? Laborio was in shock. I had to almost give him, CPR or something.
Oh, please, no.
And I think it's a corner, right?
Yeah.
They did all the chit-chatting. They brought in the filibuster. And
So
here's the last chance. And remember, the Pioneers have the height advantage that we've seen, Laborio. So let's see what happens here.
So here they come.
Hold your breath. Andrade.
He crosses it.
Andrade.
Antonio wasn't able to get it.
And that's it.
Simi Valley.
What a game, Laborio. What a game. What a game to call. And what do we say? It's not over till it's over. Your score 3-3 here on Jones Field in Santa Paula. The Cardinals tie a non-league game. But still, I don't know. For me personally, I think a tie looks ugly in your record. But, hey, we are, it was a non-league game, which is good for the Cardinals, right? They don't fall in the standings. But Simi Valley, wow, proving that they could come back from a sloppy first half to a second half where you have a magnificent game. Laborio, your last thoughts on this game before we head out?
I am in shock. Good thing I have Victor here, because if I was by myself, I probably would have been just speechless right here. It was shocking. Santa Paula, I feel like they did, as soon as that goal happened, they weren't as aggressive now. And if you think about the first game, when it was 2-0 and they scored, they came right back and they went and were aggressive. And when it was 3-2, they stopped being that aggressive team. They were just holding back, and which is why Simi Valley had that. And Simi Valley's adrenaline, it just got the best of them, and that's how they managed to score that goal. Santa Paula, again, being the more dominant team, that they weren't able to finish the game.
And I think my last take, here we go. Vic's last take, Santa Paula is going to have a better job in the coming up weeks in finishing the game. When you're up 2-0, you have to be the aggressor, to assert your dominance on the other team, and you have to, make them pay. They did with the third goal, but, the Pioneers had one goal on the scoreboard. You talk about, coming back from, 0 to, 2 to now tying the game to 3-3. My last take is that Santa Paula is going to do a better job next week. They're going to tighten up in certain spots. And I think you don't play back as much when the other team is being the aggressor.
Once again, another set piece, another last-minute goal.
Exactly.
Twice already last Wednesday. Set-piece goal right here.
Exactly.
A pointless foul right here. They did it, and that's exactly what happened.
And I told you the big threat was going to be the height in the second half, which I saw the difference. I wasn't much here in the booth for the first half, but the second half, what a great, just comeback from this team, both physically, both, mentally wise, playing more,